Hello, everyone. John McGovern here with Get Your Life Back. So, the topic of today is a very, very, very special topic. There's a few of them just like this one that are very, very special, but this one in particular is highly, highly special. It's a meditation that I personally developed, and I'm sure other people may or may not be doing this, but I specifically developed this with breathing and with tapping. Okay, so it's a tapping meditation is the topic for today. So why this is so special? So, okay, first of all, emotional freedom techniques. The way that we usually apply it is by honing in and focusing in on one issue, like laser focus, on one thing, okay, or one emotional layer, okay. But oftentimes in our lives, in our daily stresses, you can't just focus in on, you can focus in on one thing, and you do that every single day, that'll change your life. But a lot of times we're so busy and there's so much that happens every single day in our lives, it's difficult to narrow down to one thing. So this I specifically developed, and I stumbled upon this first thing in the morning. It was just intuitive. I got up in the morning and my mind was racing, and it was racing negatively. Okay, don't ask me why. I think it was something from the day before that was really bothering me. So I just, I was just in one of those moods, and I intuitively said, you know what, I'm going to lay down. I'm just going to tap. So I just started tapping. And I didn't think about anything, nothing. I just let everything come to the surface, everything. I think I've said this before in another video. I just, let everything come up that's going to come up by itself. So that's what I did, and I just allowed it instead of fighting it. Fighting yourself is the worst thing you can do. That's the worst thing, because whatever you fight persists within yourself. Whatever you fight and resist will persist. I mean, I'm sure you've heard that before, but within yourself, that's absolutely true. We have this internal resistance, and we resist it. Why? We don't even know why. We're just resisting it. Well, I can tell you why. Probably because you're so busy, you don't have time to deal with it. You don't have time to slow down. So this particular meditation is for you. So even if you get home at the end of the day, this could be first thing in the morning. You could do this right before you go to sleep, which is incredibly valuable. This could cure insomnia for most people. This is the technique. This is the meditation. You lay down. It could be on the couch. It could be in your bed. It doesn't really matter where you lay down. You could do this in a chair too, but I highly recommend being as still as possible, allowing everything just to come up that's going to come up. Don't try. Do not try and force anything up out of your mind. Don't focus on anything. This is why this is different. This is an allowing. This is the release. So whatever it is that's going to come up is going to come up. And perhaps what's bothering you last week or two isn't going to come up, but it will later on. So you can do the same tapping meditation and it will work later on. Okay? But whatever wants to come up, just allow it. I know that sounds really, really contradictory to everything you've probably learned in your entire life. Pain. Why would I let my pain come up? Because if you don't, you can't release it. That's why. Okay? So this I teach to all my clients, this particular meditation. Okay, this is how it works. So I already explained, just allow everything to come up. Deep breathing is another very important factor to this. You breathe from your diaphragm. You breathe from your belly. Deep breathing alone is a powerful meditation. So you start by breathing in through your nose and then expanding your chest. You can do this. I highly recommend doing it 4 seconds in, count of 2 as holding, and then 4 seconds out. That's just one way to do it. But breathing, the reason breathing is so important is, one, it's oxygen to your blood and your brain, helps for the release, but you're moving energy in and out of your body at the exact same time. So that's another reason breathing is so important. So that's two things. Allowing is one, breathing is another. And three is tapping. So I probably shouldn't have my hat on here, but tapping on the top of your head, this is what I do. Have your eyes closed. Totally relax your body. Everything is relaxed. Get in a completely relaxed position. The only thing that should be moving is your hand and your arms. Okay? So you're laying there like this as you're breathing, allowing everything to come up. About, however many times you want to tap. You could do it quick or you could do it slow. I'd actually slow it down a little bit. As little movement as possible is really good. This is a longer video this time because I really want to go into this with you. Okay. So once again, top of your head, above your eye. And then start again on the top. And I recommend doing this for 10 minutes at a time. Even 5 minutes. 10 minutes is probably the best. And you'll be surprised what comes up and what releases. Just stresses from the day. You maybe had an argument with your spouse or your boss at work. Or it just could be, you could be in I say it's a lot, a traffic jam or stress with life. It could be anything. And you just let it release, and it releases. You get up, and you're like, my God, I feel good. And it's not in your energy system anymore. And you just go on with your day. And it really is that simple. And you can do this anytime, anywhere. And it's just fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. So, and I'll mention this again because this is worth mentioning. If you're having trouble sleeping, I was going to save this specifically for my clients, but this is about giving, okay? If you're having trouble sleeping, specifically use this. Lay in bed and just use this. So even right before you go to sleep, do this before you go to sleep, even for 5 minutes. Because the reason you can't sleep is because your thoughts are racing, and there's energy. Whether it's good energy or negative energy, it's attached to those particular racing thoughts. So just by allowing your mind to do what it does and by tapping and breathing, it'll take that energy away so you can sleep. And I really hope that helps. And I really hope if those that have insomnia utilize this particular technique, and I truly hope that it works for you. And you can pass this on along to other people as well. This is about giving. That's why I'm giving this to you and not just saving it for my clients. Although I will teach it to them as well. So I really hope you got value from this particular video. And if you'd like to receive more value just like it, you can go to my blog at getyourlifeback-eft.com/blog. And I'll see you in the next video. Talk to you soon.